parti. Vous pouvez déconnecter. Ok, c'est parti. Du coup, détail de l'évaluation, moins d'une heure. Le niveau, c'est novice. Détail de l'évaluation. Connaître votre niveau de langue est un excellent point de départ. Nanana. Ok. Bah, merci. Comment je fais pour le faire maintenant? Wesh. Bah, inscrit. Ah non, je suis pas connectée. Ok. My bad. Vous êtes connecté à... Ok. Hello. Ok, c'est parti. En même temps, je fais un peu l'animation. Super. Ok, let's go. Bah, frère, merci, cousin. À un moment donné, comment on fait pour faire le truc alors? Tags, enroll. Ah, peut-être que c'est ça. Ok. Alors, this content is hosted by a third party by showing the external content. Bah, c'est tout. Hein. Et comment je fais? The placement test, c'est over. The goal of the test is... Ok, 31 questions. During the test, after. Ok, c'est parti. Bismillah. On y va. À nous la Suisse. Hello, my name is Emma. I am Irish. I come from, sorry. But I am studying in Belgium now. Watch the video and answer the question. Ok. C'est parti.
Oh, by the way, I have a new number.
Oh, really? What is it? I'll put it in my phone.
It's 08657 874 653.
653. Yeah. Got it. Where does she work? She works in London. Je vais trop la meuf. Whose car is this? Select one. It's John's car. Okay. Watch the video and answer the questions. Alors, what does the girl tell him to take in the suitcase? Alors, birth certificate.
Should I bring anything else?
Yes, don't forget an adapter for your laptop and mobile phone.
Good idea. Can you think of anything else? What about my birth certificate?
I think a passport should be fine.
Cousin.
Should I bring anything else?
Yes, don't forget an adapter for your laptop and mobile phone.
And a quoi?
Yes, don't forget an adapter for your laptop and mobile phone.
Good idea.
Oula, pour la vidéo. Bon, on va mettre frère. Bah, c'est tout alors. Un adaptateur. Mais cousin, ils disent un adaptateur, après ils disent wesh, wesh aussi. Passeport en ligne. Should be fine. Bah, bref. Ok. Escucha muy bien. According to the recording, his date of birth is.
Can you give me your date of birth, please?
Yes, it's the 13th of July.
And the year?
Oh, sorry. 1998.
Can you give me your date of birth, please?
Yes, it's the 13th of July.
And the year?
Oh, sorry. 1998.
1998. Okay, girl. So, our house is in the town center and we always walk to work. We live near the office. Bah, c'est que c'est... Oui, true. Next page. A conversation between two Erasmus students. What do you often do at work? Oula, at weekends. You often does. You often do. What do you often do? What? I go swimming. Yeah, I go swimming. Nice. Can you tell me how to get to the swimming pool? Sure, it's easy. Take the bus 34 from here to our campus library. The swimming pool is right next to the library. Right next to the library. Right next in the library. No, two, frère. I will go. Yeah, I went. I will go. No, I went down. Okay. Okay. So, what does the girl think about the bag? She thinks it's old-fashioned. She doesn't like the bag. She thinks the colors don't match. She thinks the color is boring.
What do you think of this bag? I need something like this for the gym.
I don't like the colour.
Why? It's subtle.
And a bit boring.
Okay, girl. Which sentence is correct? Select one. Please, you enter your personal details here. Yeah, ça c'est ça. What is the dish you have on the menu today? What is the most healthy, the healthiest, I think. Yeah. C'est comme si tu dis healthy. What is it? Oh, no. What is the most healthy? What is the healthiest dish? I don't know. Why does the girl want to go back to her country? To do a master's degree, to visit her family, to use her practical skills. Je supporte.
So, why are you going back to Poland?
Well, you know I want to work in finance. And this master's will open lots of doors for me.
Yeah, you'll learn lots of practical skills.
Okay. In the recording, the speaker says that he has a very busy job but really enjoys it.
I started my new job last month, and I'm so busy. I have to answer countless emails, and the phone just doesn't stop ringing. I don't even have time to take a lunch break. I'm really not sure how long I'll last.
Crois-moi qu'il enjoy pas. Hein? False. Okay, in order to get the hotel, take the motorway south for 30 kilometers and turn off at junction 6. Continue along the road for 20 minutes until you get to the roundabout and then take the third exit. Okay, the hotel is... Alors, in order to get to the hotel, take the motorway 30 km et tourne à la route 6, continue. Non, alors déjà c'est pas 50 miles away. Oh, je pense pas. Near a roundabout. Oui, on va dire plutôt ça. Ok, next page. You are now starting the intermediate level questions. B1. Remember that there is no point in guessing. The goal is to offer you a course that meets your needs. Before going any further, answer the full question. Can you participate in the meeting or current meeting phase? Are you capable of giving a brief presentation? Is the answer is no, you find the presentation too difficult become away. Next page, girl. Choose the correct option. So, how was your trip? I'm glad you asked. It was a disaster. My flight was... No, I am... You... I was... My flight was cancelled. So I had to take the train to take the train. There was a national strike at the time. There was a time, and there was a national strike was going on that time. There was a okay, and even worse, my hotel was far from the city center. I'm not sure, but I go and see a friend. I'm not sure, but I might go and see a friend. Yeah, I think so. The time last year, they traveled. This time last year, they were traveling around the world. They traveled around the world.
So what exactly would we need to do?
We would need to buy the seeds, prepare the soil, organize the plot and the planting dates. Then we weed the plot, water the plants, pick the vegetables.
So what exactly would we need to do?
We would need to buy the seeds, prepare the soil, organize the plot and the planting dates. Then we weed the plot, water the plants, pick the vegetables.
Okay, clean the plots. Okay, according to the speaker, see on the most important part.
Amazingly,
Okay, la connexion qui bug.
thousands of candidates fail to meet the basic standards when preparing their CVs, and this means that they are rejected at the very first stage of recruitment.
You are the most.
Amazingly, thousands of candidates fail to meet the basic standards when preparing their CVs, and this means that they are rejected at the very first stage of recruitment.
Okay. Everyone says that if they want a lot of money, they will give half of it to family and friends. Par contre, moi c'est mort, je donne grave pas mon argent. However, I'm not sure. I think, ah bah oui, exactement. Moi non plus, je suis pas sûre que I would. I think I'd spend it all on myself and buy a new house and at least 2 cars. The reader will tell. Non, bah pas du tout. Has one. They will give, mais d'accord, mais lui, elle va faire ça. Il va pas share la moitié. Donc déjà, il va pas share la moitié. Has won a lot of money and is making plans. Bah pas du tout, parce que il a pas gagné beaucoup d'argent. Will soon have enough money to buy a new house and cars. No. Dreams of winning a lot of money. Bah un peu, on peut dire qu'il dream un peu, mais de toute façon c'est la... Yuna, excellent, pas Luna. Oh, morning. I've got a bit of problem. What's happened? No. What's wrong? Can we talk in private? Of course. So what's the matter? The matter? Well, I've made a big mistake. Okay, I'm sure we can work it out. Okay, it was late last night and I was tired and I accidentally used my company credit card, yeah, instead of my own to buy things. Don't worry that. Plans are to build a new housing estate in the area. Plans are pas underway, pas undertake. Plans are undertaken, underdeveloped. Plans are to build a new. Bah écoute, on va mettre ça un peu au hasard parce que frère, we will never have employed her if we. If we would have known, if we have known, we had known. Si on savait, si on avait su qu'elle avait. Si on avait su, knew, now, knowing. If we were knowing. Alors, if you have known. Right. Well, attends, we would never have employed her if we had known. She had no. If we have known, if we were knowing, she had a criminal. We have known. No, we're knowing. Une minute. Which action was overlooked as part of a zero waste lifestyle in the country?
Sorry, I don't understand. What is the concept of this challenge?
Well, it's all about zero waste.
It is the best way possible to make a big environmental impact on an individual level.
What would it involve?
Well, we will live in the most eco-friendly way possible. Meaning we could go vegan together.
Recycle everything properly.
Compost.
We could give away clothes.
How?
Well, we could recycle them in order to reduce material waste. It's the future of consumption.
What, your old socks are the future of consumption?
Maybe not my socks, but other clothes.
So how long does the challenge last?
12 months.
12 months.
12 months?
Which action was overlooked as part of his dual lifestyle? C'est quoi overlooked? Overlooked, c'est quoi? Overlooked. Food scraps, recycling single-use products, buying second-hand clothes, eating plant-based diet.
Live in the most eco-friendly way possible. Meaning we could go vegan together.
Recycle everything properly.
Compost.
We could give away clothes.
How?
Well, we could recycle them in order to reduce material waste. It's the future of consumption.
What, your old socks are the future of consumption?
Ok, on va mettre ça. Ocean currents play a crucial role in regulating the Earth's climate by distributing heat and the globe. However, scientists warn that the unsettling a key ocean current is weakening due to the melting of polar This disruption could lead to more extreme weather events, rising sea levels, and change in marine currents. While global the primary effects associated with the weakness of the melting isn't big. Ah bah non. Premier effet associé avec la... Premier effet associé avec la faiblesse des 1-1-1. Bah, c'est pas vraiment un effet. Plutôt la cause. Non. Enfin plutôt. According to the speaker, water life is protected by the fact that Iceland. But
Ice that forms on ponds and lakes in the colder parts of the globe acts as an insulating barrier that protects the aquatic life below. If it were denser than liquid water, it would sink, thereby causing the entire body of water to freeze over. Ice that forms on ponds and lakes in the colder parts of the globe acts as an insulating barrier that protects the aquatic life.
okay. What purée. Parmi effects, mes cousins. The primary effect, l'effet. Après effect, qu'est-ce que c'est ça? The weakening. Cousin, je n'en sais rien. This solution could lead to more extreme weather events. Mais je sais pas si c'est. Parce que effet. Parce qu'en gros. Alors. Les courants des océans jouent un rôle crucial dans la régulation de la planète, du climat de la planète, en distribuant la chaleur et les. Je sais pas quoi. Across the globe. Machin. However, scientists the Atlantic le key ocean current, donc climat change. On va mettre chaud. Next page and the last one. You are now starting the advanced level question. Ok, bismillah. Il reste. Là, c'est le niveau C1 là, que je suis en train de faire. En fait, ça monte crescendo. During a formal conference, before concluding, I would like to. Please go ahead. Although you, despite you, although, je sais pas. Because of, non, je pense que c'est plus due to you. Non. Although, despite you, although. I want to point out that there is still no decision on this matter. Thank you for the clarification, but I'm actually going to address that in my conclusion. Regarding the control acceptance. Alors, émotion de contractuel aspect, I want to point out that there's no decision. Donc, qu'en gros, I want to point out that there is still no... Donc, il n'y a pas encore de décision prise. Merci de la clarification, mais en fait, je n'ai pas... J'allais en parler dans ma conclusion. Par rapport au contractuel aspect, hard I try, ignoring this element doesn't seem like a viable option to me. Viable? In spite of hard I try, despite of, no matter how I try, regardless of hard... Non. Je sais pas, frère. His work over the past months has certainly left a lot to be desired. His work over the past months left a lot to be... The reason that his colleagues' recent work has been better than ever. Son travail du dernier mois. Ok, donc ça c'est faux. Non. No sooner had they fixed the bug than the opera. If only had they fixed what? Ça n'a aucun sens. As soon as had they fixed what? C'est quoi cette phrase gros? Had they fixed the bug, the operating system became obsolete. Then, je pense que c'est Z. ils ont réglé le problème. En français, je sais même pas c'est quoi obsolète, frère. Obsolète, c'est pas cassé, genre. If only, then the open. No. No sooner had they fixed, then the operating system became not only. Je crois que c'est no sooner, hein. Parce que. C'est pas gros.
And then, in the heat of the moment, he offered to make the down payment on my house. Or you could have knocked me over with a feather.
C'est quoi cet accent aussi? It's was.
And then, in the heat of the moment, he offered to make the down payment on my house. Or you could have knocked me over with a feather.
C'est quoi cette voix, gros? Attends, on va le mettre en 0. On va le mettre en 0,75. In the recording, it is clear that the speaker was.
And then, in the heat of the moment, he offered to make the down payment on my house. Or you could have knocked me over with a feather.
What?
Or you could have knocked me over with a feather.
Frère, c'est quoi cet accent-là? Déjà, je pense pas qu'il est insulté. Non, je sais pas.
House. Or you could have knocked me over with a feather.
C'est quoi cet accent? Leur phrase, là, je comprends pas.
And then, in the heat of the moment, he offered to make the down payment on my house. Or you could have knocked me over with a feather.
With?
He could have knocked me over with a feather.
Mon cousin m'a donné les français aussi. Il est insulté, il est pas amusé.
And then, in the heat of the moment, he offered to make the down payment on my house. You could have knocked me over with a feather.
On va dire qu'il est surpris. Bismillah, je sais pas gros. Non. C'est pas fini carrément. Ok. Read the text and answer all the questions. Around the midpoint of the term in office, it had become apparent that the government was completely out of it. In the gap. Around the midpoint of the term in office, it had become apparent that the government was completely out of its capacity, ability, depth, out of its ability. The former prime minister, so exuberantly trumpeted in some quarters at the time of the selection. Trumpeted is now barely able to leave. His region without drawing the family of badly let down public, worryingly for the former PM, whether or not the English website depends largely on the buoyancy on the BT, frère, which word could not replace. Apparent. Il est le mot apparent, frère. Attends. Which word could not replace. Mais il est où le mot apparent? It had become apparent that the current. Equivocal. Clear. Okay. What is the author's attitude toward the public? Around the midpoint of the term in office, it had become attitude toward the public. Incrédule, sympathique, amusé, impatient, incrédule. Frère, je ne sais pas ce que ça veut dire incrédule en français. Around the midpoint of their term in office, it had become apparent that the government was completely out of its ability. The former prime minister so exuberantly trumpeted in some quarters at the time of selection. He is now barely able to leave his residence without drawing the familiar jdis and echoes of a badly let down. Inquiètement, ok, for the fun. Il est pas incrédule. Je sais même pas c'est quoi incrédule, frère. Je sais pas. The author's opinion of the reaction from some quarters. The former prime minister so exuberantly trumpeted in some quarter. Il est tellement... Of its zone, peut-être, of its... Capacity, ability. Ah, j'avoue que là, c'est chaud quand même. Let us implement the national economy. Attends. Que le national economy va empirer. Largely, ok. Alors, attends, la phrase est hyper... Worryingly for the former. Whether or not the anger subsides depends on the buoyancy of the national... Qu'est-ce que j'en sais? Is strong enough to withstand negative impact. Is going to get better? Non. Is of great... Bah non, du coup. Puisque... Worryingly. Genre, t'es inquiet. Is going to get worse. Je sais pas, frère. Heckless of a badly let down public. Du coup, il est un peu incrédule. Je sais pas c'est quoi incrédule en français, gros. The author's opinion of the reaction from some quarters. Direction from... Exubérant. La texte, il est quand même 5 points dessus, gros. Around the midpoint of the term, it had become apparent that the government was completely hors de capacité, hors de leur zone, out of its ability. Out of its zone. Out of its ability. Que c'est complètement hors de leur habilité, de leur capacité. Out of its capacity. Ability. Le gouvernement est complètement hors de leur zone. Non, je pense pas. Non. Capacity. Capacity ou ability? Et cuisine. Dernière question en plus, wesh. Ability. Which word should go in the gap? Out of its capacity. Out of its ability. The government was out of its capacity. Capacité, habilité. Peut-être plus capacité. Some quarter of the time of action. Proportionate. C'est pas gros. It was over the top. Et gros, je n'en sais rien. It was proportionate. Est-ce que c'était proportionné? Mais qu'est-ce qui est proportionné? The former prime minister so examined trumpeted. Je sais pas c'est quoi trumpeted, frère. At the time of the election, is now barely able to leave the residence without drawing. So, je sais pas, gros, vas-y. J'ai pas mis de la D quand même. The author implies that the national economy. Frère, cousin, whether or not, quoi qu'il arrive, qu'on le veuille ou non, The anger subsides depends largely on the buoyancy of the national economy. La vache, ok, le niveau, ok, ouais. In this troubled time. Ça dépend de l'économie dans cette... je pense que du coup c'est... Allez, bismillah. C'est pas fini. Attends, c'est grave pas fini. Quiz navigation, frère, c'est archi pas fini. Ah, ok, c'est pour revoir. Ok, je crois que c'est pas fini, je te dis. Hello, my name is Emma. I am Irish. I come from, but I'm studying in Belgium now. Where does she work? She works in London. It's John's car. Ok, nanana. What do you do at work? I go swimming next to nanana. Après, j'ai pas trop le temps de tout. Ok. So how was your trip? I'm glad you asked. It was a disaster. My flight was cancelled, so I had to take the train. There was a national strike going on at the time, and even worse, I'm sure, but I might go and see a friend. This time last time they traveled around the world. CVs, many job seekers. Yeah, money. What's wrong? Can we take a breath? Of course, what's the matter? Well, I've made a big mistake. Okay, I'm sure we can work it out. Okay, it was late. No. Primary, blah, 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 blah. You're not. Before concluding, I would like to. I don't mean to interrupt, but I would like to clarify. Please go ahead. Although you mentioned, no matter how hard I try, in it is emergency.
And then, in the heat of the moment, he offered to make the down payment on my house. Well, you could have knocked me over with a feather. And then, in the heat of the moment, he offered to make the down payment on my house. Well, you could have knocked me over with a feather.
Écoute, no sooner had they fixed the bug than the operating system became. Ok, bon, écoute. Capacity, allez, bismillah. Finish review. Based on the results, you will be granted access to my exam. Ok, donc moi je suis B2, English Fluency Test Certificate. Download. Hey, je suis B2. Attends, c'est... Attends, niveau en anglais. Niveau en anglais. Alors, hey, je suis B2. Allez, c'est fini. Donc du coup, je quitte. Ok, je suis B2. Je vais que pour les... Je suis B2, je pense. Ok. Ok, je... Mec. Non, arrête. Ok, je suis fini. Non.